CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's White. Levine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland the other way now. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving the ball around. The pass to Love. Shoots over Markkanen. Cleveland gets it back. Poked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark. Sexton against Levine. Stolen by Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Carter hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now, here's Garland. White covering. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Levine passes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Back to Carter. Out to the right wing. White wide open. He fires. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Now, here's Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Markkanen finds Porter. Levine against Sexton. There's Porter with the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
Garland with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Markkanen. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Markkanen into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Markkanen's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Outside, Porter. Passes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Levine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's White. He's guarded closer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Love. Garland at the elbow. Back to Love. With the clock winding down, and the dunk by Love.
Boy, no quitting Kevin Love there, right? I mean, this guy keeping possessions alive with his activity.
Levine passes to Carter. And White kicks to Levine. Dishes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kicks it to Carter. Outside White. From outside the arc. And Wendell Carter gets the 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, they've got Young. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The rebound by Young.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's done in the corner. Pass to Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Cornette's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Porter against Satoransky. Offensive rebound. Thompson goes back up. No good on the layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the wing right side. And Young kicks to Satoransky. Back to Young. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. Here's Cornette. Here's Hutchison. The three-pointer, no good. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The very definition of a high flyer, Larry Nance, my goodness.
Porter against Satoransky. Here's Cornette, and he jams it with authority.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the paint, here's Porter, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. Then for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Harrison scanning the floor. Inside. Clock is at 3.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Feeds to Nance. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
And Young kicks to Harrison. 1:21 left to play in the first half. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
You hear this consistently about Thaddeus Young. He's going to do whatever you ask of him. He'll start, he'll come off the bench, but he is going to impact the game.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dunn. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Sexton. To the wing on the left. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Windler. And the layup falls. Windler's got his first 2 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
It's Young on the wing. Over to the left wing. And White kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Outside, Markkanen. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Here's Sexton. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. White dishes to Young. Back to White. And the basket is good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's White. Yep, that one goes in there. White's got 8 points. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Bean passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Now, here's Garland. White covering. And Drummond kicks to Love. Back to Drummond over LaVine. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
To the inside, the kick out to Porter. The three, White, good. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
A putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Levine dishes to Porter. Now the pass to Markkanen. Got a piece of it. Back to Porter. Takes a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Garland the pass to Love. Nice D from Levine. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. Drummond dishes to Sexton. And the shot is good.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
On the wing, Porter. Carter at the elbow. Markkanen passes to Levine. Clock at 6. And Carter has it in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Osman. White covering. Outside, Sexton. Back to Osman. From deep. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Makes it off the glass. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Shot from the low block. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Chicago leading by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. In the corner, Valentine with it. Back Back to Dunn. Passes it to Satoransky. 5 to shoot. Nance gets the rebound. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Chris Dunn, also Thomas Satoransky out there, and it's Young in at the 4 spot. Garland with it. Pass to Windler. And here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Young passes to Cornette. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They get it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Cornette. Chicago leading by 5. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And there's the pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Young outside. Passes to Cornette. Here's Young. Covered by Nance. Here's Windler. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now here's Levine. Outside, White. Pass to Carter. Back to White. The feed now to Carter. Markkanen against Love. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Sexton.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. White, left side. On the wing, Porter. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
Tristan Thompson's played in the biggest games in the NBA. Big moment, no problem.
Sexton against Levine. On the wing, Porter. Back to Levine. He feeds it to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Porter. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. The 9-foot shot. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Outside, Levine. On the wing, Porter. Inside, Carter kicks to Levine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Jetty Osman in for Nance. Rejection.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. A 3-ball. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Over in the corner, Osman. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Markkanen.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Of right side. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Shot from the top of the key. No good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. now Washington's starting group. Shimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. And there it is for him. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Good on the bucket.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Outside, Levine. To the left wing. Markkanen inside the line. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Bryant. Beal against Levine. Second chance shot. The shot by Beal, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one. Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's Bonga. Now the dish to Bryant. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to Carter. From the low block, count the basket.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. They grabbed their own miss. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Beal deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the deep ball had...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Bulls making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 2. Levine against Beal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Levine against Beal. Outside, Levine. Second shot opportunity. Wide open look. They get it back. Here's Cornette. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Wall against White. Here's Mahimi, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That is his first foul of the game. Brown against Porter. To the inside. It's stolen by Mahimi.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Levine. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahimi. Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Here's Satoransky. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Good awareness from Satoransky. Just knows how to execute in the open floor.
Pass to Wagner. Out to Smith. Pass to Bertens. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Chicago with the rebound. To the middle. Hutchison passes to Young. Here's Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Cornette's got 6.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he's seeking.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Mo Wagner. Travis Bertans out there with Brown. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the point.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And Brown over to help. The pass to Hutchison. Back to Valentine. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by the Wizards.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Dunn passes to Young. And Young slams it home.
Efficiency, that's what they want to see from Chris Dunn. Good job running the pick and roll.
Smith against Dunn. Pass to Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Thaddeus Young. Now the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
It's good.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Smith drives in, passes it to Bonga. Baden outside. Pass to Wagner. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
Hachimura against Young. Back to Valentine. It's not going to go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. And it's in there. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Feeds it to Young. Down low. Here's Carter. Kicks to Valentine. High post shot. To the right side. Here's Dunn. No good on the shot. Payton with some nice D. Wizards trail by 3. Tries again. Back to Wagner. Beyond the arc. No good from Payton. And stolen by Wagner. 1:31 left in the first half. That one falls. Wagner's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dunn passes to Carter. Back to Dunn. With the teardrop, that's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Love that little floater by Chris Dunn. He's trying to make it a weapon.
Now the pass to Harrison. Back to Valentine. 55 seconds left in the first half. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Smith with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Pass to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And it's sent back by Carter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Another one falls for Chicago.
Quick first step. Wendell showing he can put the ball on the floor and drive it.
And stolen by Dunn. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with us. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to 6 titles or more, even though the last one. And that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Wall attacking, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Bucket is good. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Out to the right wing. Outside Beal. Over Levine. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Levine passes to White. Back to Levine. Launches it. Shot clock at 5. Carter finds White. Here's Bonga, guarded by Porter. Outside Bryant. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Here's Mahimi. Can't get it to fall. The Bulls leading by 11. Markkanen kicks to White. Passes it to Cornett. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. No good from outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Satoransky subbed in for White. Pass to Beal. Brown outside. Chalk up 2 there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Here's Levine. The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Brown outside. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Harrison's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Washington. Smith has checked in. And so here is Chicago. They have a 9-point lead. Levine for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You look at Levine's jump shot. It's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
Smith against Satoransky. Outside for Beal. 3-pointer with the putback. It's good on the putback. Mahimi's got 6 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Harrison scanning the floor. Over Brown. And that one's good, Harrison. Harrison's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Smith dishes to Mahimi. That shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Hutchison. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Hutchinson's got his 2nd basket. Wizards trail by 14. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mahimi. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Beal with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Zach LaVine. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Carter with the three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Washington. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. And it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. And a change for the Wizards. Bonga's checked in. That one drops for him. LaVine's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Smith the pass to Bryant. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Bryant in the post. White covering.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe. LaVine can't hit. Wizards trail by 12. Here's Beal. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's LaVine. Dishes it to Carter. Outside, White. From past the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Hachimura. And the lead is down inside single digits. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here is Markkanen. It's White on the wing, covered by Smith. There's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Inside. Here's Hachimura. Good. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
White against Wall. White the pass to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Outside, Wall. The feed to Bryant. Over Carter. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Carter the pass to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Wasted no time on that one. 22 points for Zach LaVine. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great plays.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Levine passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. 9-point game. Bryant has the open look. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Carter with it, picked up by Bryant. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
The kick out to Wall. And it's Bryant at the elbow. And finished off by Bryant.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Carter dishes to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Chicago takes this one. And thanks. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Puts up a 3, drills the three-pointer.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Pass to Osman, 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. He gets it in there.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And they're running. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Garland, and he banks in the layup. Garland's got 5 now.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Wall passes to Bryant. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the inside, Hachimura, and it's sent back by Drummond. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Wall passes to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Porter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Smith left side. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Nance. And he can't bank that one in. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Brown wide open. He fired. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Nance. The shot. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. Mahimi dishes to Payton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
2 points. That one goes.
they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Brown. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On the wing, Porter. Thompson right side. To the middle. Windler the pass to Thompson. Washington with the rebound. Payton left side over Porter. Offense the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead, up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Nance. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Now Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
And Smith launches it from deep. Misses the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Windler's shot is off. Wizards trail by 7. Smith inside, defended by Sexton. Nice D from Sexton. Well, Cleveland shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And Nance kicks to Sexton. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Here's Payton. Back to Smith. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Thompson looking for an opening. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Back to Sexton. From downtown. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertzinus. Beals checked in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Left side Wall. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 13 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Osman. Finished off the break.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Wall looking it over. Pass to Bonga. Back to Wall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Sexton. There's the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Wall finds Beal. They double team Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Osman. And here is Garland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Here's Wall. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Lets a floater go. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Bryant.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Sexton against Beal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. A switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. There's Garland. It's rebounded by John Wall. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. 7-point differential. It's Bryant, high post. Working on Drummond. The numbers in their favor. Offensive rebound. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Beal deciding where to go with it. Bryant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Bertanis comes in for Beal, and Smith subbed in for John Wall. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Exum's checked in.
Come get it.
The kick out to Porter. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Bryant with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Stolen. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Can't connect from short range. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Porter. Brown outside. Now here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Mahinmi's checked in for Bryant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Bertans. That one doesn't go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Windler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Up top, Nance. Guarded by Mahinmi. The shot's good from Nance.
The jumper continues to look better. Larry Nance Jr. not bashful at taking shots that he feels he can make.
The pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Nance. Down low. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Exum. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter kicks to Thompson. Pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock, and Thompson throws it down.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
.52 seconds left in the third. Stolen by Thompson. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Bertans. Now Mahinmi. Good D by Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Brown lays it up off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Exum. Over Mahinmi. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Nance. Garland is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Osman in at the 4.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Outside, Wall. Passes to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. Six on the shot clock, to the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Garland with it. He's picked up by Wall. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Garland the pass to Drummond. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. Here is Bryant. Wall passes to Bryant. And the pass to Hachimura. The dish to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Garland. Bryant finds Beal. And here is Bryant, defended by Drummond. Cleveland leading by 14. For 3, Love. Left side, Sexton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Count that one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Wall. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. All with it. Pass to Hachimura, and the shot goes in. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here is Dellavedova. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist from Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Wall. Buries it down low.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now, here's Sexton from deep. They get the rebound. And Drummond kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Love. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drummond.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. Drummond passes to Dellavedova. Back to Drummond. Shoots over Hachimura. Off target.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Nightfall. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Levine. Porter passes to Markkanen. Back to Porter. And Chris, these teams are both on their way up, certainly. Some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court in front of us tonight.
Yeah, Kevin. A lot of room to grow for these young players. You got to love watching young players improve and develop their game.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Sexton on the wing. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And White kicks to Markkanen. Levine deciding where to go with it. It's Porter outside. Come on. Offensive rebound. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Sexton slams it in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Outside, White. Pass to Porter. To the paint. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now here's Levine. 5 to shoot. Poked loose and stolen by Love. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And here is Markkanen. Carter on the wing. Here's White. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Now here's Garland. White covering. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Now here's White. Outside, Levine. To the middle. Poked away. And White kicks to Carter. Levine for 3. Sinks the triple.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Love outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Carter looking around. Right side, Porter. There's the pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Love from the arc. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The shot by Sexton, no good.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to White. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Go-to option on offense. Give Drummond a rock. He'll find a way to score.
Passes it to Carter. Outside, White. The kick out to Porter. This one for three. Garland with the rebound. Drummond working against White. Here's Love. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And I want to see more of this. Love is excellent at muscling through contact. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him. He can still get it done.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Done outside. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. But we can be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands.
It's all tied in Chicago. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Nice shot by Thompson.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Out to the right wing. Porter against Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. Young pass to Cornette. Satoransky gets the bucket.
No hesitation from Satoransky there. I mean, the coaching staff loves seeing him shoot with confidence.
And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 2. Garland kicks to Thompson. The pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Satoransky. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Nance, shoots over Satoransky, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cleveland also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Valentine passes to Markkanen. Valentine. It's good on the putback. Valentine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sexton. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Sexton's got his second bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. White against Sexton. Got a piece of it. White the pass to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the physicality Carter Jr. plays with, it's impressive. It's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls, and he sinks the second. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. Here's Windler, guarded by Levine. Outside, Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Levine with it, guarded now by Sexton. Harrison kicks to Carter. Shakes him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Carter's got 5.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Harrison. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sexton. Levine dishes to Carter. Shot clock at 3. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Inside. Here's Nance. Good. Nice job down low. Nance has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most. And that'll do it for.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Sexton is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Drummond in at the center. And here we go. Porter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. In the corner, it's Levine. And it's all evened up. 6 points for him.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Love in the post, guarded by Levine. The baseline J misses off the right iron. The Bulls shooting at 50% in a decent groove.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And that one drops. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
With the tip, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
White the pass to Carter. And here's Levine. Feeds it to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Love.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. A switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. A putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Carter kicks to Dunn, and stolen by Love. Garland, the pass to Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
You got to close up any lane to the basket. Love is solid at sprinting to the bucket when he sees an opening.
Young dishes to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Young with no one around. Goes back up. Cornette kicks to Satoransky. Here's Dunn. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Outside Porter. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now Garland. The feed to Thompson. Misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Done outside. Cornette passes to Porter. Young outside. And it's Dunn penetrating, and he gets it to go. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Garland with it. Down low, here's Thompson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Passes it to Satoransky. Over Love. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
See, I love how Love tries to beat everyone down the floor that time. A real threat in transition.
Satoransky finds Young. Here's Cornette, stolen by Thompson. Pulls up for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Valentine. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Hutchinson in at the four-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And here's Levine. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Here's Exum. Here's Thompson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. The Bulls shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Levine kicks to Valentine. Outside, White. To the inside, Carter. Stolen by Exum, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here's Exum. Now the pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. The 3. Drummond. He can't get that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Carter outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
All right, simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. I mean, Carter Jr.'s tough as nails.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The lead is 2. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Changes up, and the layup is up and in. Exum's got his first points of the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by White.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The kick out to Porter. To the middle. Drummond passes to Windler. Shot clock at 5. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Levine against Sexton. Levine dishes to White. Stolen away. It's Drummond, high post. He's against Young. And that one's good. Drummond. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And that's why Drummond is such an excellent player, stepping up in crucial situations like these.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And White kicks to Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Levine. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. 1:06 left in the game. The 11-footer, and he comes up with the deuce. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Another shot. Here's Carter to the paint. Kick out to Levine. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond.
Oh, and it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Satoransky in the corner. Over to the wing. Pass to Harrison. Right wing. Picked off in midair. Now Garland. Pass to Osman. Kicks it to Garland. Sexton for 3. Off target with that shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wall. The pass to Hachimura. Lets it go with the 3. Carter pulls it in.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Beal to the inside. Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Thiem passes to Markkanen. Pass to Carter. And it's sent back by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's shot is good.
And this is where John Wall sets himself apart. The ability to get contact and finish with the best of them.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And then Carter with the jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
All with it. Now defended by Markkanen. To the middle, Bryant. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Levine, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Wall against White. Wall passes to Bryant. It's stolen by Carter. Levine kicks to Porter. He dishes it to Carter. And Markkanen throws it down.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Wall. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Wall with the steal. Down low. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, this guy gets up there, doesn't he? Wall with no shortage of athleticism.
Outside, White. Pass to Porter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing. But with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough. Being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Gary Payton has checked in for Washington.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Smith outside. Basket counts. Bulls trail by 4. Dunn looking over the floor. And he banks in the layup.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
Passes it to Mahimi. inside. And Peyton gets it to go on the assist from Mahinmi.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hutchison passes to Cornette. Satoransky in the corner. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Wizards leading by 4. Hutchison with the rebound. In transition, here come the Bulls. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Beal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Wow, that defense not prepared for that. Jan Mahinmi flying to the rim for the catch and finish.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now Beal, 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game,
no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Wizards out front, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Harrison. And it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the center. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Brown. Launches a 3. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
Smith drives in. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago on defense, trailing by 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bryant. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Levine dishes to Porter. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And there's the pass to Bonga. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bean passes to Carter. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal. Levine against Hachimura. Stolen by Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
A highly coordinated big fella. Carter Jr. has a variety of moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
Wall looking it over. Pass to Beal. Goes up to the stripe. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. And Porter, here we go. Count that bucket. Now just a 1-point Washington lead.
Now that slender frame sometimes lets Porter slip right through the cracks and get to the rim.
Wall against White. Washington again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Mahimi's checked in for Washington. Payton comes in for Beal. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's done in for White. Levine, down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Markkanen passes to Hutchison. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. It's tipped. Wall with the steal. Unloads. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got his second basket.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
And it's Wall. That time the assist by Bryant. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And Levine, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The feed now to Bryant. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Bryant. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. It's deflected.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the jam by Levine.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Wall against Dunn. Outside, Wall. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. Mahimi is out there with Bryant. Then there's Payton. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Back to Smith. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Payton against Levine. Feeds to Mahimi. It's stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Porter's running, and Levine throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Smith, the pass to Mahimi. It's stolen by Carter. 3-on-3. Shoots it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Satoransky against Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got his second bucket. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Levine feeling it out a bit. Rebound by the Wizards.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least one first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Here's Beal. Rebound collected by Levine. The Bulls leading by 8. The 15-footer. Bonga pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
John Wall's checked in for Ish Smith. And the Bulls making a change also. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine. Bertans in the post. The kick out to Wall. Throws it up high.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Beal. Here's Valentine. Open and close and nails it.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Wall passes to Bertans. Bonga deciding where to go with it. That's tipped out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Satoransky. Beal, count it, good.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Here's Harrison. He's covered by Beal. Dunn misses. And stolen by Dunn. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 8. The Wizards shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Knocked loose, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Brown's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Carter comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Kobe White in for Young.
This guy is too powerful and likes and relishes the opportunity to play through contact. Rui doing Rui-like things.
White wide open. He fired. The Bulls keep it alive. Dunn kicks to White. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 6. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Now he has the speed of a track star. Wall devastating, running the transition opportunity.
Carter, the pass to White. Shooting foul, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That'll be a 5-second call. With 2 seconds left, Carter off the mark.
Well, this is where the effectiveness of Thomas Bryant's wingspan is on.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Dunn is out there with White, and it's Carter in at the 5. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Markkanen into the lane, and good that time. Markkanen's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. Ball passes to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Dunn dishes to Carter. Over Bryant, and Carter with the basket on the assist from Dunn. And it's 6 points for Wendell Carter.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Another one falls for Washington.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Porter looking it over. To the inside, takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And he makes the first.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who is capable of dominating.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Thaga's checked in, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Troy Brown. Then for the Bulls, Zach LaVine's checked in for Kobe White, and Zedaransky subbed in for Dunn. Here's Bryant, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Zedaransky. Bulls moving the ball around, and then Carter with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from 3-point range. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Here's LaVine, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
LaVine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Ball against Zedaransky. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Levine for three, buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Zach Levine, such tremendous lift on his jumper. How about that from range?
Down low, stolen by Carter. And here we go, fast break, Levine's got it. The tray. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Beal with the steal. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, that's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Outside, Levine. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Satoransky finds Carter. Back to Satoransky. It counts.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside, Beal. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kobe White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Chicago with the ball. Bean passes to Carter. Here's White. No good on the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. And Wall. Here we go now. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And White kicks to Porter. Passes to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Here's the dish to Porter. Here's White. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. up next. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. DH.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Garland. Kicks to Love. Dishes it to Garland. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And that one's good. Drummond
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Right side Wall. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Bryant looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Sexton. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Beal. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. Pushing it up. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Ball passes to Beal. He feeds it to Bryant. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Drummond.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
And stolen by Sexton. Drummond working against Bryant. Right side, Sexton. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. The layup missed. A slow start for Washington in this one. Trailing by 4. Outside, Beal. They double team Beal. Shot, high post. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Sexton attacking. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Outside, Wall. The feed to Bryant. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarters checked in for the Cavaliers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Let's hit 5 from 18. Kept alive by Washington. It's good on the putback.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. Love outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside, Beal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The score now all even.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Now, here's Porter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Wall kicks to Brown. Fires from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over Wall. Nails the baby hook. Drummond's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hachimura the pass to Bertens. 2 on the clock, and they pick up 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond, then it's Nance, and it's Windler in at the 2. And the rejection by Love. Back to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Love grabs the board. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special. Kevin Love all about positioning in there, battling and finding some space, keeping the play alive with that kind of activity.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. So don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Smith following the score by Cleveland. Payton outside. And another miss by Washington. Cavaliers leading. Left side, Nance. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Fires the 3. Rebound by Mahimi.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Payton kicks to Mahimi. Stolen by Thompson. A solo fast break. Out to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bertans with the ball. Kept alive.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love against Mahimi. Tips it up, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Bertans finds Smith. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Wizards making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Garland with it. He's against Smith. Now Exum tries from 10. And it's sent back by Bryant. Thompson with the bucket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wizards trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smith the pass to Wagner. And Porter comes to help. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. And then for Washington, Beal comes in for Payton. And it's John Wall in for Smith. Wall with the steal. Here's Bunga. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bunga's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards. Here's Garland, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Beal with it. Garland picks him up. Goes up from the top of the key. Bryant dishes to Beal. Back to Bryant. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Garland. Trying to get open is Thompson. Garland, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Garland, no good on the last second attempt there. And some good. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ball taking his time here. To the paint. Bryant's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. The shot by Sexton, no good. And now here comes Wall leading the break. Here's Bryant. The offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Sexton penetrating. It's good. Sexton's got 8 points.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Passes it to Bunga. And the pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. That's a 2 from Sexton. but they'll get another chance. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Left side, Wall. Here's Bunga. From outside, off the mark.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 8. That gives them the lead. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back the Wall. And stolen by Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Wall finds Bryant. Now here's Wall. Guarded close. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Dante Exum comes in for Porter, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sexton. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gary Payton has checked in for John Wall. Ball's knocked loose, and that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
The Australian-born Matthew Dellavedova, another success story from the land down under.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now here is Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Mahimi. To the inside. Bertans kicks to Mahimi. Over in the corner, Brown. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love is good at attacking the basket, utilizing his size, that time on the drive.
Smith outside. He kicks it to Mahimi. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Wagner. Basket good. Wagner's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Inside, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Smith finds Wagner. Here's Bertans for 3, and that one is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland ahead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 2. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Exum. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Takes it from 10. And it's Dellavedova missing. And the Wizards with possession. It's Brown with the drive. Stolen by Exum. Nance dishes to Exum. Nance passes to Exum. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Brown. It's deflected. They retain possession. Wizards shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And he converts the layup. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Windler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nance. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Napier's checked in. Now here's Napier. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Beal. Bertines passes to Beal. And stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And it's Napier missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Porter finds Thompson. Back to Porter. Here's Thompson. Here's Exum. Passes it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Napier up top. High post try. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will. Taking challenges head on because you need those points.
Now here's Exum. The pass to Windler. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Wizards trail by 4. Wall dishes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 6 points for Bradley Beal. Beal against Sexton. Shoots over Beal. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now, here's Garland. Great D that time from Beal.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the wing right side, and stolen by Love. Drummond with it, picked up by Bryant. Drummond in the post, working on Bryant. Drummond passes to Sexton. Bryant with it.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Windler. Here's Zizic. Had the space there, but it's offline. Now Wagner. No good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.